Hey, welcome to my Persona 3 FES video journal series. This is one of my favorite RPGs of all time, but it's really long, so for this series I'm gonna be editing down my playthrough, including removing all the load times so that you can follow the story way easier and at a much faster pace while I comment over it. I'm also running a widescreen hack in 1080p, which will cause some glitches with the graphics like weird shadows and interlacing lines on FMV cutscenes, but I think it's worth it. When we start a new game, we see the Philemon butterfly followed by some text. We should take note on the emphasis on time here and the specific limitation of it. These are obviously important to the story, but they are also extremely important to most of the key gameplay mechanics.
Attention passengers. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience caused by the delay. The next stop is Iwatodai. This is the final train.
So the game starts with our character traveling somewhere. We don't know where yet, but the important thing right now is what time he's traveling at.
You're late. I've been waiting a long time for you. Now, if you want to proceed, please sign your name there. It's a contract. Don't worry. All it says is that you'll accept full responsibility for your actions. You know, the usual stuff.
I was a bit confused as to why I had to sign a contract, but I signed my name anyway. Champ of World. It's a good name.
No one can escape time. It delivers us all to the same end. And so it begins.
Who's there? Talk about wait!
So after all that weirdness, we meet Mitsuru Kurijo, the redhead who tells us that Champ of World is a transfer student, and Yukari Takuba, who almost pulled a gun on us and then tried to play it off like it's no big deal. We're all gonna be living together in the same dorm, so Yukari showed me to my room.
So, any questions? Huh? What contract?
Yukari didn't seem to know what I was talking about.
Mitsuru-senpai asked me to take you to school. So, that's it. See? There it is. I got it.
Ready for this?
Well, this is it.
So today's our first day at Gekkoken High School. Yukari lets me know that I should find out what class I'm in and to go meet our homeroom teacher. But then she also tells me,
Hey, about last night, don't tell anyone what you saw, okay? See you later.
I saw a group of students standing around the class list, so I went over to see what class I was in. I couldn't find my name at first, but eventually I found it. Champ of World. It's a good name. Then I went over to the faculty office to see if I can find my homeroom teacher.
Oh, are you the new student? 11th grade, correct? Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places. Let's see. In 1999, that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents... I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Miss Toriyumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
Oh, thanks. After class, we meet Junpei Iori. He's pretty much the loudmouth idiot of this game. He was once a transfer student too, so he knows how it is being the new kid. Yukari can't stand this guy, but it's good to make new friends, so we kept talking while walking home. There's a sign-in sheet on the counter when we get back to the dorm, which acts as a pretty clever way of saving the game.
Welcome back.
I tried to talk to Yukari before going upstairs, but she says that we should probably go to sleep early, which is a bit weird, but I guess if there's nothing else to do today, then we're going to sleep early.
I'm going out for a bit. Didn't you see the newspaper? There's a lot going on.
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome. I've seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own? The chairman will be here for the next few days, but after that, I can...
Don't worry, I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
The next day in class, Miss Toriyomi went on this really weird rant about how her favorite writer wasn't in the composition textbook. She caught Junpei not paying attention, so she asked him who her favorite writer is. I quickly gave him the answer without her noticing, but everyone else knew that I gave it to him, and... my charm increased? You see, this game isn't just a visual novel like the beginning would make you think. It actually is an RPG with stats for many different things, but we'll get into that a bit later.
Oh, he's back.
So, this is our new guest. Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask? saw something strange. Like what? You were probably just tired. I wouldn't worry about it.
Something doesn't seem right.
Do you have another question? Then I hope you have a successful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me. You must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early.
Go to bed early? You know, Yukari told me the same thing
As they
yesterday.
say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Please forgive the pun.
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
Working hard? So, how's he doing?
He went to bed a little while ago. He's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think he's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
That was the Bayside Rockers. Well, that's all the time we have for this week. Be sure to tune in again next week. KJ out.
Totally.
The preceding program was brought to you by Carito Electronics, bringing you the future. At the sound of the tone, the time will be 12 o'clock a.m.
He's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then he must be...
As you can see, he's retained his human form. He's asleep, but he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential. Although, he must. If he didn't, they would have preyed on him by now.
scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on him like this.
Welcome to the Velvet Room, my dear young man.
A lot of weird things have happened so far, but things will get a lot clearer in the next chapter of my Persona 3 FES journal.